Welcome to the episodic story of A Second Shot. Episode 9. And the Grue is formed. "Hey, Mike, we got you into the tournament," Alex said, tossing a hand over his shoulder. "Don't stress about it, just have fun. Do whatever feels right. I just want you to enjoy the game first." Mike raised an eyebrow. "You signed me up?" "You might be the dark horse." Aya leaned in close, voice dropping to a dramatic whisper. "Or you might be," she smirked, lowering her voice even more as she leaned in near his ear. "The winner?" Mike blinked, unamused. "I don't know, man," he said, scratching the back of his head. "I've never competed in anything before. Not even a muscle competition, and I totally could have won that one just by flexing." Alex smirked. "Yeah, except you didn't, so I guess we'll never know." Mike sighed but finally gave in. All right. I'll do it. But only for the group." Aya, arms crossed, shot him a look. "It's not about the group, Mike. It's about enjoyment." Her voice was so playfully sarcastic that Alex let out a small snort of laughter. Mike stared at them for a moment, then shook his head. "You two are like a couple with how you act. Are you sure you're not in a relationship?" Aya and Alex instantly recoiled, faces twisting in exaggerated disgust. "What? No." Aya nearly choked on air. "Dude, never say that again," Alex groaned, rubbing his temples like he had just been cursed. Before Mike could laugh at them further, Rebecca walked in, stopping at the sight of the two gagging like they had swallowed something awful. "Do I even want to know?" she asked flatly. Then, shaking her head, she waved it off. "Forget it. Kenta needs you at the bar, Aya." Aya quickly cleared her throat. "Oh. Yeah, sure. Be right there." She flashed a smile at Alex and Mike. "Mike, get some practice in, all right?" Mike, still grinning, nodded and returned to his snooker table, ready to prepare for the tournament. As Mike continued practicing, two familiar figures walked into the taproom, grinning as they scanned the place. At the bar, Aya was busy handling drinks when she heard a familiar voice. "Hey! Shouldn't you be practicing instead of playing bartender?" Aya glanced up, smirking as she saw Geneva and Terence. Her eyes lingered on Geneva's new haircut. "Wow! Had a good trip, huh?" Aya said, eyeing her fresh look. "Aya, stop staring," Terence teased. "I get it, Geneva's looking extra boyish today. Even has shorter hair than you now." Aya ignored him, nodding at Geneva. "It looks good, though. I really like it." Geneva grinned. "Thanks. I know a great place, I'll take you there after the tournament. Unless you want to show up looking fresh before the tournament." Aya shook her head. "Nah, I'm good for now." She handed them 2 drinks. "Here. Might as well enjoy yourselves while you can. After tonight, no more drinking. Gotta prep for the tournament." "Fair enough," Geneva said, taking a sip. "Where's Alex?" Terence asked. Aya perked up. "Oh, right. I forgot to tell you, Alex started a club. Said he wants to train players, and guess what? Me and Mike are his first students." "Mike? Who's Mike?" Geneva asked, raising an eyebrow. Aya grinned. "Oh, right, you two haven't met him yet." She pointed toward the private snooker room. "Big guy. Works as a fitness instructor. Built like a tank. Oh, and he has no idea how to control his strength. If you go in there, just, watch out. Sometimes the balls fly like cannonballs. Geneva blinked. Wait, you're telling me Alex recruited a bodybuilder who barely knows how to play? Aya laughed. Exactly. Terence grinned. Now this, I gotta see. He dashed toward the private room. Geneva shook her head, chuckling. This tournament is about to get even crazier. She turned back to Aya. By the way, I joined the tournament too. No hard feelings if we end up facing off. Aya smirked. Of course not. But just so you know, I'm playing to win. Geneva grinned, holding up her drink. Now that's what I like to hear. After Aya left, Alex wandered in just as Kenta popped open a beer and handed him one. So, a club now? That your retirement plan? Kenta asked, taking a swig. Alex chuckled, shaking his head. I'm not retiring. Kenta raised an eyebrow. Not yet, maybe. Alex paused. His grip on the can tightened slightly. Please don't tell Aya. But my injury, it's worse than I let on. If I don't recover properly, I might not play again. Kenta's smile faded. Damn. That's serious. Alex let out a slow breath. Yeah. He took another drink. That's why I'm doing this. If I can't play, at least I can teach. Kenta nodded slowly, taking a deep sip. Well, if anyone can build a team, it's you. Alex smirked. Let's hope so. They clinked their cans together, the quiet moment settling between them. The private room buzzed with conversation as Aya, Geneva, Terence, and Big Mike talked about life. Geneva and Terence, curious about Mike, were grilling him with questions. Suddenly, Alex walked in, holding an envelope. All right, you three are officially in the tournament. He glanced at Terence. And you are the official leader of the cheering squad. Terence barely looked up. Yeah, no. I'm not part of this club. I didn't sign up for anything. Geneva hummed as she flipped through the documents. Oh, actually, you are. She casually slid a document across the table. Terence glanced at it, then froze. At the top, in bold letters, official club registration contract. And at the bottom, his own perfectly written signature. His entire body tensed. What the, when did I sign this? Geneva grinned innocently. Oh, I just took some creative liberties. Terence snatched the paper, scanning it in panic. This is forgery. Aya smirked. Oh, but it's official. The ink's dry. Terence turned to Alex, desperate. Dude, tell me you're not actually accepting this. Alex crossed his arms, smirking. Well, the contract looks legit. And since you're now an official club member. He tapped the paper. I can order you around. Terence froze. What? Aya grinned. Big Mike, would you mind making sure he doesn't run? Mike tilted his head. You gonna run? Terence lunged for the paper. I am gonna. Before he could move, Mike effortlessly grabbed him with one hand. No, you're not. Alex chuckled. Man, you've always been our vocal cannonball, but now we have an actual cannonball. Aya and Geneva burst into laughter while Mike flexed. Hey, I like that nickname. You just accepted that Cannonball nickname just like that. Terence groaned, still not over it. Mike grinned. Yeah, I think it's cool. Terence rubbed his temples. You really are something else, man. Mike nodded enthusiastically. But I do need to work on one thing, making sure I don't send the snooker balls flying across the room. Terence crossed his arms. Oh yeah, that little problem. Mike nodded again. Yeah. I gotta work really hard at it. Terence sighed. Great. Now I feel guilty. Fine. If I don't train you, you'll probably send someone to the hospital. Mike beamed. Really? Thank you for teaching me. Terence groaned, covering his eyes with his hand. Damn. Your smile is way too innocent. I already regret this. Rebecca strolled around the taproom, hands on her hips as she inspected the private rooms, now officially converted into their clubhouse. Wow! This place really changed, she mused. 3 snooker rooms, all occupied. Guess they're taking this pretty seriously. She stopped in front of one door, reading the neatly placed sign. Occupied for practice, Aya and Geneva. Rebecca chuckled. Figures. Those two are probably in full-on competition mode. Continuing down the hall, she noticed another door with a much weirder sign. Keep out, work in progress. Flying balls up ahead. Rebecca blinked. What the heck? Curiosity got the better of her. She slowly turned the doorknob, only for a red snooker ball to come rocketing toward her. Bang! The ball slammed into the door, leaving a visible dent. Rebecca let out a shriek, yanking the door shut. What in the? This is an actual war zone. She took a step back, then immediately grabbed a triangle cone. Placing it in front of the door, she adjusted the sign to make things even clearer. Keep out. Seriously. I'm not kidding. Shaking her head, she muttered to herself. These guys are gonna wreck the whole place at this rate. The night wrapped up with all 5 of them lounging on the couch in the 3rd room. Alex, wanting to check in on how things were going, turned to Terence. Terence, you practiced with Mike today. How was it? Terence leaned back, shaking his head in disbelief. Man, you were absolutely right about the whole physical cannonball thing. He's like an energy bomb just waiting to go off. Alex grinned. Told you. I knew you'd enjoy it. Oh, I did. But damn, I think my arms are sore just from watching him hit the balls. Mike looked between the two, confused. Wait, you guys actually enjoyed training with me? Geneva walked up, smirking. You thought they'd be frustrated with you, didn't you? Mike nodded hesitantly. Yeah. I figured I'd be too much to handle. Aya rolled her eyes. You better suck it up. We're not the type to just give up on someone. Welcome to the group. Mike smiled gratefully, but then blinked in surprise. Wait, weren't you the newest member here too? Geneva grinned, crossing her arms. Oh, sure. But Aya's a special case here. Aya narrowed her eyes. And what's that supposed to mean? Geneva snickered. Childhood friend advantage. You were in the club before it even existed. Mike glanced between Aya and Alex, suddenly curious. Wait, what does that mean? Aya felt heat rise to her cheeks but quickly brushed it off with a smirk. Nothing. we're just best friends. Known each other since we were kids, before I moved to Canada. Mike nodded slowly. Oh, I see. Geneva leaned back, watching Alex from the corner of her eye. Still, Alex is changing. Bit by bit. Talking more. Actually enjoying being part of a group. Aya paused at that, then glanced at Alex, her expression softening. Is that so? Geneva caught the tenderness in her eyes and smirked. Mike, meanwhile, leaned in close and whispered to Geneva. Yup. They're totally not together. Geneva stifled a laugh as Aya shot them both a suspicious look,